All right, boys, we're gonna buy Enzo and Kvara, all right? The fellas. All right. This team looks absolutely phenomenal. Like, absolutely 10 out of 10. Think this game needs a pace buff? No, not really. I think pace is pretty... They just need to fix the fullbacks versus wingers thing, and the pace is pretty sound, I'd say. Yeah, Perusa. Oh, yeah, Perusa is way too OP. This is what I said, like, I don't even use Anticipate anymore. How funny that is. It just doesn't exist anymore. I haven't pressed the circle button on my defenders for months. Second account. Yeah, we went 5-0 on the main, and then we jumped across here. Watch Money Heist. Yeah, Money Heist is excellent, bro. I've watched Money Heist, yeah. I think with Money Heist, as with a lot of shows, like, it peaked early, and then obviously they tried to, like, turn it into a bit of a money machine. But obviously, I still enjoy the other series. It's just obviously the original is, like, kind of nifty. I gave up a little bit. Watch the Wire. Yeah, Wire is one of my all-timers, to be honest. If I had, like, an all-time list, I'd have Wire in the top 2, I'd say. Love that show. I love my favorite character. One of my all timers would be Omar. Incredible character. Reacher's good. Yeah, I've actually when I was a kid, I've read like 10 books, and Harry Potter's, something else, and no, Harry Potter's, Alex Rider, and Jack Reacher. Those are my 3 books that I read, and Jack Reacher is so good. Like if you read the stories of Jack Reacher, like Jack Reacher is quite literally an absolutely like mammoth of a bloke. Like he's like 6'5", all that stuff. Tom Cruise was a bad casting, but he did an okay job in the movie, of course, but it's a bad cast. Yeah, it was a good film. But like, it's Tom Cruise in it. He's an unbelievable actor. He gets away with it. Chiellini worth it? I don't know, to be honest, bro. He's been great, but it's still early doors in champs. You know, we haven't played anyone them really monster like players yet. Stefanko. Is this not a player? Was that Stefko? I think that's Stefko. This was high ping. What was that? What was the ping grip? 48. Oh my god. Wow. Playing a bit of a demon here. 89 Pino. This guy's spamming off side traps. Ooh, Kobe's got that, has he? That is weird. I don't think he should have that. He doesn't have it gold. There we go. You're right. First time through ball because it's just consistent offside spam. Yeah, yeah. It shouldn't work anyway. So, oh my god, it shouldn't work. So I'm glad there is. I'm glad someone told me how to be it because it's not something that should be a valid defensive method. Do you know what I mean? That's one of the most fruit goals you'll ever see. Ah, that is crazy. That's the biggest intercept ever. Oh my god, that's a bad goal. Oh, this guy is interesting player. Very good player, but very interesting. He's good. Oh yeah, very good player. But he's got a unique style defending. It's hard to figure out in a moment. Does have low driven though. Ooh, kick off glitch? Yeah. Got him. Damn. Good goal, man. I don't know. Odegaard, for me, he needs the perfect conditions to thrive. Like, if everything on the pitch is settled and in his favor, he'll be the best player on the pitch. But if something is wrong, the weather is wrong, the other team is hurting him a little bit, like, he will be terrible. And that's the difference between Bruno. Bruno will be the same regardless, you know. But like there are conditions where Odegaard, like you put him into some games and he is unstoppable, unplayable. But you slightly disrupt him in some which way, like even if you like just give him a little kick or something, and it's almost like game over for him, you know. I mean, Odegaard would do brilliantly in Germany. I think Odegaard in Germany would be crazy. Same with Italy. Odegaard in Italy or Germany, bit more time, less physicality. Oh, Chiellini with a double tap triangle. Go on then. Do you not the ball double? Yeah, usually double tap R2 dead shot. Yeah. Wow. What do you guys think is the coolest sport to be the best in the world at? I think it might be 100-meter sprint. NBA. Yeah, to be honest, NBA is a great shout. Obviously football as well. Yeah. Like imagine. Yeah, like you're Usain Bolt and you're Jamaican. You're like a smallish island. Obviously, you are known for very sprinters, but like you shatter every single like record and you're the fastest in the world by a mile and like you're winning gold for your country. That'd be so good, man. I'd rather be Messi. Yeah, I mean me too. But then I'd also love to be MJ. So I don't know. Not Jackson, Jordan. That's sweaty as. Wow. That is one of the most insane through balls you'll ever see. What? Bro, that's such a bad one, man. Oh my god. Oh, it's team of the year. I was wondering why that was so rigged. Yeah, this guy's good at time wasting, to be fair. Like, I couldn't get near him near the end. Like, every time I pushed up, he would just go past me. And not time wasting, that's a bit harsh. Game management, let's say. No risks. Still remember the game against Grimsby. Oh my god. That was the League Cup though, right? Who did we lose to in the FA Cup? Brighton, of course. Oh, I just want to go get a ball. I'm just getting from counter to doom. Grand Maestro, you vote Messi or Zico? I've got to say Zico. Zico looks phenomenal. So that guy went 2-0 up and then he conceded 3 and left. That is fascinating. Decent. No, lost glitching. Yeah, that's what someone just said. Apparently it's just a complete cheat fest. The thing is with cheating, I completely understand it in like squad battles, but there's something about cheating in cups that I don't really get. Because like I find cups enjoyable. You don't have to, it's not that serious, and like you can kind of just play for fun almost, you know? I would cheat not to play squad battles, I would. For Evos, yeah, I hear that for sure. I guess some people feel about cups the way I feel about squad battles. I guess that's probably what it is, right? That Maldini. You know what? That was one of my favorite like features of last year. The Maldini Cup and the Xavi Simons Cup. Was it Xavi Simons or have I mistaken? I think it's Xavi Simons. I love that. That golden goal, like actually having to sweat it out properly. No Maldini for you kind of thing. Lads, I've got a question mark because I'm genuinely curious. I'm not trying to like spark any like. Not trying to have take shots at anyone, but what has happened in the last week or so that so many creators have like, it's like I've seen like 6 videos all at once about the game, and I don't really get what's kind of the reasoning in that now almost. Is it just views? They just piggyback. You're just seeing the first, so they seem like the initial. I think it was AA9 Skills tweet just go crazy, and then everyone's just. I think I've seen Crashy. I think I've seen who else has done it. Obviously, we were talking about him earlier. What's the American guy's name again? Inception. Obviously, we've seen that one. No, I'm not saying whether he's right or wrong, because we all have our own opinions on the game, right? But I was just like, why is the timing now? Like, it's like there's been some big event this week, but I don't even think there's been anything. In fact, I think the content this week's been excellent, like, truthfully. Like, there's been so much stuff to do and whatnot. That guy got absolutely hit. It's true. It's like a trend, isn't it? It's basically like a TikTok trend, just making your own TikTok video. Oh yeah, Boras as well. And like I have so much like respect for Boras. So that one also interested me because like why, you know? What triggered him this week more than any other week or whatever to push towards store packs? Yeah, that's valid. I do really feel like with the like store and whatnot that it's all very much just we all come to the understanding really early that you can't pack anything unless you go to the store. And do you know how depressing that is, like, as a community? And it's part of the whole reason why I couldn't care less about champs, is because I just know it's so borderline impossible to get anything out of it that franchise is in the worst state ever. Is it in a worse state than it was last year, for example? Or I would just argue it's exactly the same. It's just stagnant. I'd put them equal, if I'm being honest. What was the big problems last year? Green Time Chavelas, and it was one other big thing, no? What was it? Speed boost. 4213. Oh my god. No, you know what? This year is better than last year. I forgot about that, you know. Short memory. Although to be fair, what happened at the end, what happened with the patch of January saved the game big time. So it was the start of the year that was so horrible with the 4213. Had me on the brink of like not wanting to play. Why using low Mickey? I don't have him yet, bro. I don't know what I need to do to get him, but it's easy to get. I'll get him on the RTG if I can. Listen, I'm not trying to like defend EA, by the way. I think EA are useless in 99% of categories. But I think people are coming up with the wrong explanations about why the game is bad. I think they're focused on the wrong problems. At the end of the day, we're playing a game all about gameplay, yeah? And every creator's silent until they can't spam packs at Team of the Year. And then all of a sudden they blow, their face blows up and it goes really angry. Well, why are you not complaining about the gameplay, you know? It's insane. It's insane. They just, everyone cares about the wrong stuff. It makes me so angry. They gave us communicating. The whole communicating thing was a lie, wasn't it? They tried it and then it just didn't go well. Really consistent, never 50-0. I mean, I am very consistently shit. Yes, you're right. But I'm happy, you know. That's all that matters. We'll take a 14 and we'll smile on our way out. All right, boys. 14-1 on the main team review. Chiellini was fantastic. Didn't put a foot wrong. Kvara is sick, but he can't pass. So I would say like an 8 out of 10 instead of like if he could pass, it'd be a 9.5 out of 10. And Enzo is really nice, really nice. Let's see how many we can pick up. We need 2 for the prediction. It's not a good start. Oh, there's 1. It's it's a hero. No. Yeah, it's a hero. Oliver Bierhoff. Alright, we'll start with the guarantees, hopefully. Really? A goalkeeper non-walkout? Oh no, never mind. This is fine. They're all gonna look like this, aren't they? Because they're not walkouts or whatever. Right back. Turkish. Skip. Skip. Poor stuff. We're gonna have to pray for tradable luck, but I can't imagine. So we're just gonna skip the walkouts because it could only be golds. Gabriel. Anything rewards? Open them now, boss. So far, we're looking bleak. Who is that? Pedri. Cracking little player, to be fair. Oh, Kumagai. And that is a win for the believers. Good effort, lads. Looks like it's an inform. Give me Dembele. Give me Dembele, I'll never complain. Is that Bernardo Silva? Oh, he's got an inform, has he? Ah, okay. I'm assuming that means we're cooked. Odegaard and Barca. Pedri again. Giving Pedri out like candy here. Who else we got? Ooh, another one. Would have been free. It would have been a buzzer beater as well. That would have been good scenes. Say Chiellini is must. No, he's not a must. I just think he's genuinely really good. So, yeah.